Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 273 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and we are drafting Zendikar, because Kaladesh is over as far as I'm concerned. A got to a point where I just did not like it anymore, which is to be expected based on my original experience with Kaladesh and Aether Revolt, and it also left best of 3 and now is in best of 1. And we ain't gonna touch that now, are we? So we've got a Sign of the Swarm here, with a chance of a Celebrant coming back around, although probably not. It's only really competing with a Royal Mage, a Shelter, and that's about it. So I think this is a very easy Sign of the Swarm. We also don't have to be black-white. This works pretty well in a green deck if you have various green sources of lifelink. But of course it goes best in a black-white Clerics deck. But yeah, I'm having same old success with Zendikar Rising. Past 6 drafts have been 2-1. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, and you guessed it, 3-0. But yeah, at least I'm consistent. Well, if one is good, I guess a second one is just as good. This is a better pack. There's a Thundering Rebuke here. There's another Celebrant. Man, if we get both of these back, unfortunately, I expect we'll get 0 back. If there's a white drafter between me and everybody else, they're going to take this singular white card, but hopefully somebody takes the Rebuke and the Treachery and the Snare and the Strike and the Scythe Cat, and maybe somebody is locked into not white, and then maybe we get it back around, but it'll be a big hope. But 2 Scions is a great start. We can still just force ourselves into Clerics if we want to, and like I said, that out of going green with things like Turn Timber Ascetics, Kazandu Nectar Pot, which was in that last pack, can still do some pretty good work. So we know we want to be black off of these Scions. So I'm tempted to just take the Malachir Rebirth here. Yes, we want to be Clerics. No, I don't give a damn about Kaiseo Cleric. Or Blood Priest. This is significantly better in a party deck, but we maybe just take it here. I don't think the Rebirth is going to put anybody into black either. So we can take this Blood Priest. Again, it's better in a party deck because you want to do 4 damage and gain 4 life off of this. You want an 8-point life swing. You don't want a 1-point life swing. If you get a counter on, obviously it gets a lot better. If you do something with that life gain, cool. But if you're just playing this for 1 life swing, or 2 life swing, I guess, total, it's not as good, but we'll pick it up here. Here we're going to feed the... Nope, that's a tough pick, but I think we'll take this Core Celebrant, because again, that suggests... So there was no rare in this pack. 1 uncommon and a couple of commons were taken. That suggests that these people didn't want the Core Celebrant. This person probably had an amazing uncommon, but these 2 had a consideration of it. So if we can get the other ones back, this deck's going to look nuts. So we'll take this, even though I do really want to feed the Swarm, or 3 in this deck. We get an Attendant Healer pretty late, and it looks like we are jumping into black-white Clerics. We do need to find the Blight Priests, but a double Style of the Swarm is pretty good. Again, there's the Nectar Pot for the potential out of getting into green, and a relatively late Rabid Bite suggests that that's still somewhat on the table. But we'll take the Healer here, and we just need like a couple more signs. Okay, 6th pick Core Celebrant. We might get a place out of Celebrants in this pack. It's not out of the question. So the 6th pick Celebrant. So they said no, they said no, they said no, they said no, they said no. There's 2 more Celebrants coming back pretty soon. Super late Relic Vial with a Blight Priest. We have to take the Blight Priest. I think the first Blight Priest is much more important than the Relic Vial. Much more important. So we're going to take this Blight Priest. And yeah, I think our deck's open. I think our deck's wide open, which is very good for us. We haven't seen the removal, unfortunately. So while our deck is open, I don't know that black is. I've seen no Deadly Alliances. We've seen that 1 Feed the Swarm. I think we saw 1 Subtle Strike. Haven't seen any Vanquish the Weeks. So those are going to be highish priority next pack. All right. Give me some Celebrants in this pack. Give me some Celebrants. All right. We got our first bad pack. We can take a pressure point for signaling purposes, but we are never playing this card. I have not cast it yet, and I will not cast it. Rest of the cards are bad. So I don't think this is our pack. I don't think it had a Celebrant in it. We took a Scion of the Swarm. No, it did have a Celebrant in it. Okay, so we're probably not getting back the other one either. We can take the Mind Drain, but it probably doesn't make the main deck. Still, getting 2 of the 4 Celebrants ain't bad. But it might suggest that somebody else is going to... Nope, we got this one back. All right, our deck's open. Our deck's wide open. So we really want to load up on these Blight Priests now as well. Somebody will have taken that Relic Vial. Hopefully that doesn't push them into Clerics, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. It's a good start, though. The only way this could have gotten better is if, like, this was a removal spell, this was a removal spell, and this was the gold uncommon. I think that's basically the only way this could have been a better start. Who are we drafting with? Probably not anybody I know on a Saturday morning. But we are at the point where I am seeing just the same names over and over. And we are at the point where sometimes the queues on a Friday night take 10 minutes to fire, which is unfortunate. I don't care about any of these cards. We're not putting any in our deck. Let's take the Hager Constrictor, I guess. It was the best of the 3. Nobody should be playing that Lynx. Nobody should be playing Oblivion's Hunger unless they are desperate for a combat trick. I think that's still the perennial new player issue, is they always overvalue combat tricks. You just don't need them. You want removal. You want more creatures. Almost guaranteed we don't play a Dreadworm, but it's a possibility. Who's got a train going? Mojo's got a train going. It's going to be a long draft. I'll take the Outrider, but we're not going to play it. So yeah, if you're not hanging out on Twitch, you should be. We're having a good time over there. Doing a whole bunch of marble races and Stream Raiders and unlocking Mana Leek skins on Stream Raiders. Had a huge raid from Magic last night after the Pro Tour was over. Yes, I'll call it the Pro Tour. And had a whole bunch of great people stick around. This is trash. This is absolute trash. This is like straight up garbage, in fact. I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. And that's our 3 cards for our deck. So I could take 20 gems, I could take a Royal Eruption that we might splash. I don't think we are going to splash that, so I think I'm just going to take 20 gems. Like, this pack ain't for us. We can tell everybody over there to get into red, blue, green. Actually, we could really tell them to get into green by taking the Paragon, but I want those 20 gems. All right. Well, it's a good thing pack 1 was so good, because pack 2 is trash. Pack 2 is absolute garbage. Take a Felidar? It's not the worst thing in the world. It's better than that. It's better than that. I think it's just better than that. Although, honestly, maybe the card draw is just better and the 2 life is nothing. Yeah, this might actually be a deck that I play a Blood Price in, especially if we keep getting packs like this passed to us that are not what we want. It's obviously not any of the green, blue, or red cards. We're currently mono cleric, so this is just 2 damage. I'm pretty high on creatures, so yeah, I'm fine with that Blood Price. This might be the first time I put a Blood Price in the main deck. Okay, here we go, here we go. We get our Relic Vial that we passed the last time. So we're still not a loss on that. I've got to remember this costs 3 mana. I'm so used to playing Relic Amulet all of the time, which only costs 2. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind. There's a Disenchant that I would love for the sideboard if it comes back around. I highly doubt we're going to play a Sellsword, but you never know. Not playing this. So yeah, if it wasn't for this card, we'd still feel pretty bad. I'd be taking the disenchant for the sideboard. So we're not getting cut. Our packs, the cards for our deck just don't exist in these packs so far. Because remember, if somebody else was in Clerics, we wouldn't have gotten that like fourth last pick Celebrant. There's zero chance that that would have happened. So I'm pretty sure we're drafting this deck alone. Also, yikes. I thought these were 2-drops. All right, there we go. Pretty late Deadly Alliance is what we want to see. So again, we're not getting cut, I don't think. It's just these packs are falling a little bit weird, and we are going to push people into red, which is perfect, because we don't want to be there. But I do want that Deadly Alliance. Deadly Alliance is realistically going to be a 4-drop almost all the time. But yeah, I need some 2-drops. I really need some 2-drops. I'd actually take some more of these now. I really want our gold 2-drop. Are there other 2-drop clerics? There's the Vigilance one, but maybe there is just a lack. CMC2 type cleric. There's the uncommon one. There's the rare one, which I would love. There's both the rare ones that I would love. There's the dual face card, and there's Pack Beast. Boy, like I don't think we're getting cut. I think we're just getting exceptionally bad packs. We might play a Skyclave Sentinel, I guess. I'm not stoked on it. But I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. I think pack 2 is just very, very, very bad for us. Because, like, what could possibly be being taken? Like, nobody should be taking the Angel Heart Protectors or the Blight Priests, really. Man, that was such a good start to this deck, and we are just fallen. Like, I want to take 20 gems again, but I think we have to take just a dumb creature. At this point, it feels like maybe we are getting cut. Maybe this person's auto-picking, so maybe this person's just screwing up the signals really bad, because they are getting a train and they are waiting the entire time to make their pick. So it's possible that we have somebody just ruining the draft over there. So we can take a Blood Beckoning here. I'll play it. It'll buy back things that we need, like our single Blight Priest. What did I just pick up? The Skydancer. I really hope we don't have to play that. Let's optimistically just put these in the side right away. But yeah, I suspect that's what is happening. I suspect this person's ruining signals for probably this person and me. Yikes. We've taken no creatures this pack. Like, there's a chance we play a Practice Tactics, I guess. I guess we're going to play a Dreadworm, maybe. I already have one in the sideboard. Ah, that sucks. That's a heck of a green pack. Nothing for us. Also, this Drago person, I've played them a lot, and they always have a 50-card deck. All right, so we definitely did not get as many playables as we wanted in that pack. We'll take a knife, but I doubt we're going to play it. This also just makes the draft go way longer than it needs to by having somebody do this. Take a Gomafada Vanguard that somehow went all the way around. Broken Wings. They did just get 2 packs quickly, so maybe this person isn't just auto-picking? I don't know. Cool, we get a Crawling Barrens. Sold. Easy pick. Easy pick. Unfortunately, we actually need playables, not lands, but you never pass this card. I want that as well. I want that as well. But that's an easy pick. Crawling Barrens there. So yeah, we really need some 2-drops, and we really want more Blight Priests. Here we get a Feed the Swarm, which is a 2-drop. It's removal. I'll take it. It's better than the Cat. It's better than the Predation. It's better than the Skulker. It's better than the Dreadworm. It's better than the Artifacts. There's no white card in this pack, notably, and a common was taken. So it's unfortunate that that was probably a Nahiri's Binding. But as long as this person's taking white but not clerics, we're still fine. Again, still need creatures. We're at 9, and with Triple Celebrant, the point is us getting creatures, although Healer will still make things go vroom. There's a chance we have to play this tactics. Another Deadly Alliance. We're not playing that or that or that or that or that. Royal Eruptions for days. But yeah, we'll take this Deadly Alliance. We're going to be pretty control-y. So I guess as long as we just win with our Scions of the Swarms and we can buy them back with Blood Beckoning, I think we're still pretty okay here. Is this person training? Starting to. Skyclave Cleric. Yup, that's what I want. Don't want that or that. Or that. Or that. Easy Cleric. We'll probably just count that as a creature. Like, again, we're lowish on creatures. It's a Cleric. I just want this to be a creature 100% of the time. I want more Blight Priests. Those are pretty important. There we go. I don't care what else is in the pack. Luckily, there's nothing else in the pack. Second Blight Priest, this deck now looks extremely good. If I can get one more, that's awesome. If I can get one more 2-drop, I'm pretty good on removal, kind of. I wouldn't mind getting rid of this Dreadworm and this Mind Drain, but I mean, they still work. Like a Mind Drain packing removal is a good start. And just being able to buy back these Scions, I think, are going to be huge. Because that means they can be answered. Third Blight Priest, there we go. 3 Celebrants, 3 Blight Priests is going to really make this go. I also would love a Gloom Hunter, but that's fine. Puts us up to 12 creatures. Looking good. Looking good. Subtle Strike, yup. Take that over the Predation for sure, and the Blood Price. Oh, sorry, there's an Expedition Healer here as well. Yeah, no, I want the healer. We want to make sure we have creatures. This is repeatable life gain. I love Subtle Strike, but that's more important for our deck. Did not see it there for a moment. I keep forgetting it's a cleric. It has a mace. Are clerics known for their mace skills? We're not playing these cards, although we still need another couple of playables, but I'll riskily take 20 gems here instead. Still need 2 playables. It's not that. We're not going to play it. It's not going to happen. I don't care that it looks like that's a cleric. We're not playing it. I might main deck a Smite in this deck. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. One more playable. One more playable. Skulker? A vanilla 2/2? Sure. Helps the Blood Priest, I guess. That's not a bad deck. I think this looks pretty good. We're not going to play that. I don't mind the Mind Drain in here. I don't mind the Blood Price in here. I don't want the Constrictor in. I don't want the Sky Dancer in. I don't want the Sneak in. I don't want a second Bloodworm in. So yeah, I don't know what happened to this pool, or to this pod, in Pack 2. And semi-arguably in Pack 3, I don't know what happened, but Pack 2, I don't know what happened. Unless it was literally this person was just auto-picking. Also, where are all the packs? Are they all done? Weird. We'll take this blade. Yeah, I guess they must all have been done. All right, 60 gems, and I think we've got a deck ready to go. Not in, not in. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, we've got a deck just ready to go. So let's head into match one. Here we are for match one. Let's see how we do. I think this deck should be able to do some things. I'm not actually sure how we lose. We probably lose through... I mean, we lose through a resolved bomb without us finding removal, I guess. Or... we should be pretty good against most aggro decks with the triple Celebrants. Obviously, we have to find them, and we're going to find out here how we do. I guess, yeah, I guess explicitly a black-red party deck might run me over real fast. Yep, they're going for it. I'll take 5. You can't stop me. Mind drain them, I guess. Get a life back. Get rid of 2 of their cards. But yeah, this is how we lose. Yep, I'll take 9. Can't stop me. Are you instant speed? You are instant speed. Okay, so I'm going to have to take 5 here, but we get to kill the bug catcher at least. So we get to kill the bug catcher. I go to 2. Blood price. Yep. No fun allowed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This doesn't give a trample, right? It doesn't matter. We're dead. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So again, if we can just get these down, get that down, have removal maybe like a turn early, then we should do a little bit better. No, not putting it in. Yeah, I mean, we know what we're up against. We're up against a deck that's going to attempt to steal some wins. And they stole a win. They stole a win real good. At least every match can't be this. I was thinking it through when I was like, I'm not sure how we lose. And I was like, well, red-black party, especially with the Electromancers, can barf stuff out real fast. So maybe that'll be the problem. And then they played a swamp. And then I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, we'll keep. There's no way we can throw this hand away. No 1-drop, I like that. There's a chance this Mind Drain can interrupt them in a handy way. There we go, there we go, there we go. No 2-drop. Perfect, perfect. We're starting. Hit the Blight Priest, I don't care. I've got so many more. So many more. There's one. Demon's Disciple? Sure, I don't have more of those, but we can always buy them back. Alright, so at least their deck is not really doing what they want to do. They have become a control deck, rather than the aggro that they showed us before. Scion? Pretty good, pretty good. Let's start this BS going, shall we? And I don't want to Mind Drain them this turn. I'll do it next turn. There's no way they're going to let that Scion go. So let's get in for 3. Scion's an interesting card for them, because I don't know that they're going to do too much. Yeah, I got more of them. Well, 1 more at least. So Tactics doesn't do anything. Deck, just stop, please. Hoping to have fun with magic is the first mistake. Relic Axe and a Rogue gone, sure. Trying to have fun with magic like a complete fool. Ouch. So what'd you keep? Interesting. You kept a card and you're not showing me. Why? Why? It has to be a royal eruption, I would think. All right, they're going to fix my my mind drain there. And now we can start pumping counters into the crawling barons, I guess. There's no way you're not attacking. Sus. Pass that turn. So they've got, what, a subtle strike in hand? Scorch Rider, sure. Taken 3, nothing I can do about it. Let's pump that up. Decline. Not allowed to play. So at least our Crawling Barons blocks the Scorch Rider, although if they do have a Subtle Strike, it does not. And so I probably won't block here. I'll probably take 7. Silencer. Gross. All right, at this point, I just, like, they have to show me the Subtle Strike. Because I'm not living otherwise. Cool. Cool. Opponent, Lucksack McGee. Show me a land. Yup. Let's get out of this game. YouTube comments. Leave your comments about me talking about my land luck in the trash where they belong, please. Because after seeing that, y'all ain't got a damn leg to stand on. All right, match 2. Match 2. Match 2. That was bloody rough. Bloody rough. All right, as long as we're not up against black-red party every single time, we'll probably be okay. Because this deck looks like a good deck. I think we did everything absolutely correct. That's a good start. Boop. Red, that's the first start to red-black. Show me a swamp. Red. Well, alrighty then. Let's get in for 2, and we're not mind draining this early. Wouldn't do anything. Red-black. Good old leagues. Good old leagues. Kill it. Kill it. You're thinking about it. You didn't do it. Kill it. Kill it. All right, so they have Molten Blast in hand. Or Vanquish the Weak, I guess. Weird card to pick there. Weird card to pick there. That would suggest to me that they are packing additional removal. I was all ready to have fun with this deck. Skyclave, that's fine. A-okay, let's drop a Scion. And do I want to make it a 4/4? It gets it out of a decent bit of range. Let's make it a 4/4. Let's demand that they use premium removal on it. No roiling it, no vanquishing the weak-it. You got to use Deadly Alliance on it. Or I guess synchronized spellcraft. But again, they've got to spend mana on killing that. Crawling Barrens is a good start. Smashy Smashy. Although that gives them additional choices. No attack. Let's Blood Price. They do have an instant speed effect in hand. I want the tactics and I want the alliance, please. Instant speed effect in hand, didn't use it, so it's not Deadly Alliance. Blood Price, cool. That gives us a pretty free attack. This Mind Drain's still not getting much use. Found their 2 cards. They take 2. Play a land, sure thing. We don't get wrecked by Subtle Strike here. They have Subtle Strike. Nope. 3/3, 3/4. Yeah, we got to use the Deadly. And we'll pop down a Blood Priest. I guess we could have gotten the counter on it first. That might have been more correct. It was definitely more correct. Oh well. Oh well. All right. We're going to get the premium removal now. Because, of course, they use premium removal and then they don't have it for Crawling Barrens. Or perhaps we could just time them out. All right, so Smite's like for Hellion, big scary dragon or something. Dreadworm. There it is. They had it. They just had to think about it. Yeah, I think we start smashing in with Crawling Barrens here. In for 4. Pass that turn. I thought this deck was great. I'm kind of surprised it's performing like absolute garbage, but you know. We do look like we're winning this one. I'm pretty happy to feed the Swarm this, and then we still get an attack in with Crawling Barrens. I'll take 7 damage. I don't care. They're down to a virtual 2 off of this Mind Drain. If they drop something big, it's dead. Four, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if they just drop something big, we smite Mind Drain and hit them for 2. That's pretty big. Smite. 2. Mind Drain for lethal. Show me the cards. Show me the cards. Ah, they didn't show me the cards. All right. We did it. Barely. We did it on the back of Crawling Barrens in a 2-1. Yeah. Let's go back in. Let's go back in, draw properly. Same old plan as usual. Same old plan. Ow. Show me a good one. Show me the 6 cards that we have that work together really well. Well, there's one of the 6. Keep. It's like that. There we go. This is like that deck that I had that had like 3 crabs in it, and we never saw a crab in 3 matches. That felt bad. So I still don't remember what the correct way of doing this is. I think trigger-wise, it all works out the same, and so it makes more sense to just get a 1/4 down that blocks a little bit better, I guess. And then I guess maybe we go healer first to start getting cats. Yeah, it sounds like a good start. This is Fury? That's Fury. Looks like they're thinking about vanquishing my core. Myriad Construct. I don't think I care about that. We're going to have cats to block forever. And we're also just going to gain life so much that I don't know that I care about taking 4 overly often. So they're gonna need to start killing my stuff real quick here. Otherwise we're gonna go nutty. Alright, so they got rid of my chump blockers, that's fine. I would love if they attacked for 4 here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we will drop a Blight Priest, start those triggers going. Alright, we'll get in for 2. Second Blight Priest is going to really cause them some trouble. They're going to kill that one. That's fine. I will take 4. And then we will drop the next Blight Priest. Hit him for 1. Gain 1. Get in for 2. Pass the turn. Oh, it sucks that we have to face the exact same deck 2 times in a row. That is the exact perfect deck to foil our deck. Like, I want to draft in Pod so bad. This set is probably one of the best sets of all time in Pod. Outside of Pod, it's just a very, very, very good set. But in Pod, I bet it's extraordinarily good. Yeah, I think we're just going to start draining here. The cat's not an issue. Having a Dreadworm down is very good. Because then Dreadworm, if we're hitting lands, we can attack with our Dreadworm. If we're not hitting lands, cool, we're not hitting lands. Deadly Alliance up for issues, should they arise. I wouldn't mind top decking Blood Beckoning and getting that healer back. So we might be looking at a Blood Price turn next turn, depending on what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd have white, black, Barons up, or white, black, black, or white, white, black. 3 mana up. That would be enough to find another Celebrant, another Blight Priest. Alright, it looks like they're really thinking about whether they want to kill that Dreadworm or not. They keep hovering over it. They can attack me if they want. I'll take 7. No skin off my back whatsoever. Deadly Alliance, that's fine. Totally fine. Blood Priest? Well, that's cute. Let's get a whole bunch of drains here. Dropping him to 6 by my math. Yeah. And we'll blood price. Fix up our next turn here. Blood beckoning. Heck yeah. Deadly Alliance. Heck yeah. And let's blood beckoning back that cat. The actually, so it's non-token, right? No, it's not non-token. So the attended healer is better. Let's get that back. So next turn's going to represent 1 drain, cat, 2 drain. So they're going to be at 4. Yeah, we're pretty good shape here. And I think that's going to hold up Alliance as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're going to have to find a land to hold up Alliance and do healer as well. They're looking at my cards. They can't attack. Otherwise, I just kill them on the crackback. So I think they're just counting to see if they're dead or not. That'll hold up Alliance. So there we go. We could Deadly Alliance the Skyclave. They have 2 blocks. They block, and take 1, 2. They go to 2. That's not quite low enough. Though we could send this in and gain life and get 1 more trigger. Not worth it. Not worth it. We could just kill him pretty likely next turn. So end of turn, we'll be killing that Sentinel, I believe. Which will draw them a card, unfortunately. So I guess there's every possibility we kill the cat instead. Keep them off card draw. Yeah, I think killing the cat's a better idea. And or whatever big scary thing they play here. But I think we're going to get a match 3, which is good. They're in the tank, doing the math, trying to figure it out. First time out going to get used. Oh, no. A Dreadworm. Yeah, I still think I want to kill the cat. No card draw. A land, eh? So. I don't trust them having 2 mana up, because that could be a subtle strike. So I guess what we're going to do is send in this Blood Priest with lifelink. And that'll drain him down to 2. Because we'll gain life, drain, get a cat, gain life, drain. And then, of course, we can always do that again next turn. No, the triggers won't work quite the way that I want them to next turn. But that's all fine. All fine, all fine, all fine. So yeah, we'll pass the turn. Deadly Alliance as needed. Maybe on that Dreadworm. No, not on the Dreadworm. I'll do it on the Sentinel. Because there's no way they're attacking. So yeah, like if we attacked with one of these with lifelink, it would be dead before it saw the trigger. Well, no, if I did it with Celebrant. No, it would only take them to 1. In with Team. That seems not wise. That's got to be an attack of concession. Back they go. Zoff consumption me? Okay, sure. Let's kill that Sentinel. Expedition Healer, pretty good. Pretty good. That'll drop him to 4. And we'll pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No point in playing that land. They're not just dead, right? Block, block, 1, 2, 3, 4. They are just dead if they don't have a subtle strike, but I'm not playing into that subtle strike. They probably don't have it. The odds are against them having it, but we lose if they... Well, we don't lose, but we get into more dire straits if they do have it. And so there's no point in doing that risk. Scion. There we go. They're pretty ding-dang close to dead. Drops them to 2. 1 card. Life gain, life gain. Yep, they're dead. Smash. Boop. -4. We got him. All right. So match 3. You can't spell 2-1 without starting 0-1. So I guess I'd still be mildly happy with 7 drafts, 6 of them 2-1s and 1 of them 3-0, other than the fact that that is net 0 gain of gems. It would day 2 a GP, but it net 0 gems. Going first, this hand like ever so slightly sucks, but we'll find lands. Any land, and we have a Celebrant up to block. Swamp, and we are off to the races. Just don't be red-black for the 3rd time in a row. White, cool. All right, no land. That's a shame, but that's fine. We can draw another one. White-green, okay, something totally different. Blade, sure. There we go, right on time. Celebrant down, and we'll start going nutty here. Especially because in white-green, black... Okay, looks like they're actually black-green. We'll take 1 because we're obviously just going to gain it back. No attacks. All right, so they're probably Golgari splashing like Sky Mall or something. What? 44. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. 55 card deck. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. All right, so we'll get the drains going, and then we just have to find another land and have our Deadly Alliances up. And we should be pretty good. 55 card deck. So what is a 55 card deck? Is that every card they drafted? 14 times 3 plus 17? No. That would be a 59 card deck. Interesting. I always wonder what these decks are. Like, are they playing the 17 lands that Arena gave them and then just so many of their draft picks? Are they properly building them? Are they putting in like 26, 27 lands or something? Always super curious. We'll take 6. 6 ain't a thing. Haha. Drain, drain. No attacks. Oh, if we lose to a 55 card deck because of lands, not a single damn one of you in the comments can say a damn thing about me commenting on Magic's game design. Not a one of you. Iridescent Hornbeetle. Okay. In for 2. In for 6. Sure. I'll take 6. Not a problem. 10 ain't 0. 10 ain't 0. So, I mean, we're playing this Relic Val, I guess, if we don't hit a land. All right, we hit a land. I guess we need to think about Deadly Alliancing something next turn. Play the beetle, sure. Like they must have added in lands. Like it would not be hitting lands like this in a 55 card deck that's only playing 17, right? So they're coming in for 4, or they're coming in for 6. I have a feeling we just take 6 and we need to kill that beetle because we can't really handle them having. But we can kill the beetle next turn. So let's do this and just take 2. And then if we don't hit anything, or if we don't hit a land, that's a shame. If we hit a land, we get a Dreadworm. But if we don't hit a land, we have Deadly Alliance for the beetle. Taking 2 is fine. They're almost out of cards. All right, we hit a land, which means we're going to swarm, drain, get a counter. And yeah, start feeling pretty okay. We're going to have to think about Deadly Alliancing the Blightblade because we can't really justify blocking it with anything that we have. Scale the heights? Sure. You got a 4/5. That's fine. You're coming in with the 4/5. Yeah, so I think we have to kill the Blightblade with a Blight Priest here because that's just not really how we're winning this game. And we can take 4. Go to 5. Practice tactics. This is how a 55 card deck beats this deck, is by blind idiotic luck. Let's go with a Dreadworm. Get counters, gain life, drain life, yada yada, no attacks. I think we still have to put that Blight Priest in front of the Blightblade. It's the least important card we have right now. This sucks. Like, this is where you can't say a damn thing to me. Magic has significant design issues. Now, luckily, this is best of 3. We shouldn't have these issues 3 times in a row. All right, so they've got a combat trick, I guess. Best be a good one. It wasn't a good one. Second core celebrant. Or do we need to get rid of that beetle? Second core celebrant gains me 2 life. We go up to 8. I'm less scared of that beetle. They don't have a combat trick in hand. So yeah, let's do this. I think we have a turn, and we can drop a Relic Vial. And disenchant Relic Vial, main deck, sure. All right, they're out of cards. And they're just dead in 2 turns. So maybe we do pull this out. Yeah, they're just dead. That was close. That was close. That was close. Super duper close. And it does not absolve Magic of its design issues. Yeah, we'll double block this and we'll block that, whatever. They're playing on full control mode too, because there was that big pause there, and they don't have a hand or stuff on the board. All right, let's hit him. Hit him good. Hit him for a crisp pool 15. Oh, that was close. Let's not have land issues. I don't want to be that close again against a 55 card deck. Do not like it. Are they going to sideboard and decide whether or not they want their other 4 cards? And remember, I'm not bad-mouthing this person, but it's the game design that's the issue. They are presumably very new, or otherwise, at least very, very new to limited. And that's fine. Everybody's new to limited at some point. But, the design issues make it frustrating when you lose through no fault of your own. That's fine in a board game that you pick up, that you pay once and play it forever. It's not okay in a game that you have to pay money for every single time. Not when you're paying considerable amounts of money. Give me $2 drafts, whatever. Anything can happen. I don't care. But $10 drafts, no. We're not keeping that. That's a bad hand. Even on the draw. That just doesn't do much. They mulled. Yeah, just doesn't do much. That does more. We just have to find a land. They mulled again. They might just snap concede here. So I honestly think Relic Vial is just not that great, even in the Cleric deck. I actually really kind of want this blood price to fix this mulligan if we get to 4 lands. Like, I think people are gaga over Relic Vial, but it costing 3, it costing 2, you having to sacrifice a creature. Like, unless you're sacrificing a cat, your creatures are valuable. It's a nice bit of inevitability towards the end game, but it also has to tap, which means you're not even, machine gunning them. All right, they're hitting their land drops, but they're not casting stuff, which I expect means they have interaction rather than board establishment, and this is going to solve our mulligan as planned. I believe that would be the opponent giving up. We opted not to do that and just establish our board, but I believe our opponent's probably going to explode right about now. Null Priest, sure. Land for turn, and they are probably going to blow up pretty shortly here. No point attacking, because they wouldn't block and they attack us back. Well, they don't attack us back with Scion, but if they kill Scion, which I would expect they would, and of course we can Blood Beckoning it back, so it's not that big of a deal. Blood price, cool. Cool. Pass of the turn, I like that. All right, that Scion's going to get swole. The old casual 9/9 on turn 6. And they're going to be dead next turn. Scoot. Scoot ain't going to do it. Ain't going to do it. Oh, man. It's unacceptable. Smash in. All right. Well, that was exciting. They practice tactics for 2. Fair. Very fair. All right. Well, thanks for watching this masterclass of drafting a nuts deck and losing to getting rushed real hard with the perfect matchup round 1. 2-1. It's my 6th 2-1 in 7 drafts. It's pretty hard to do anything but 2-1 in this format for me, it seems, but the occasional 3-0 does help out with that. So yeah, thanks for watching. We're going to be continuing to play Zendikar forever. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 weeks until pre-release weekend. So hope you enjoy Zendikar. I do, which is great. But I hope you do as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Find me over on Twitch, especially. We're having a real good time over there. That channel is really growing. And yeah, Facebook. Nobody goes to Facebook. I don't go to Facebook. inkedgaming.com/Leek if you do want to make a playmat purchase or a gaming bag purchase or whatnot. That would help the channel out quite a bit. But of course, like, share, subscribe is the easiest. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.